I'm going to try and skip the ice cut if I can. Going to be a lot of moving tonight. You guys should really enjoy the practice. I've shown this video before, and you can always go back and look at the other YouTube videos, but I'll just make it easy for you guys. And I've also made the screen a little bit bigger because I heard it was hard to see last time. We're going to do our full ice warm-up, as you can see here. Please remember the two cones that I'm going to sit out at center, right, or at the blue line right here. Come up in between those cones so we don't get in the way of the other players that are coming down the blue line on their crossovers. We're going to go through that twice. We'll go through it with pucks as well. Remember, the drill does not stop until you have sat back here in line, so don't loaf from the blue line all the way in. Finish strong all the way through. I'm going to let that play through, and I'm going to show you a brand new drill you haven't seen before. We discussed passing in Hershey, the ability to catch a pass on the move, ability to put the puck on target, and this next drill is going to do that. It's called 7-pass 2-on-1. Very, very cool drill I found online, and I think you guys will enjoy it a lot. Let me pull that up here for you. Okay, we're going to set the players as such. We're going to have all the forwards on the blue lines, and we'll have defensemen on these opposite dots. I'm going to walk you through all these passes, but there are 7. Obviously, if we fall apart at any point, it's going to slow down the pace of the drill, but that's okay. It's practice, so make mistakes, but let's focus and let's hit our targets and let's look before we pass the puck. So here's what the drill looks like. The first pass is going to come right there from D1 to F2 as the two forwards cross in the zone. The second pass occurs right there between F2 and F1. What I want you to notice now, I'm going to pause it here, is after the second pass occurs, the defenseman that made the original pass is going to step out here to the blue line and turn, and he's going to get a puck right here from his buddy in line, and he's going to put a quick shot on the net. At the same time, these two forwards are heading down for their third pass. So F1 and F2 are going to continue to come down. They're going to make their third pass to that forward in line. F3 is going to pass it down to the far defenseman, who's going to make pass number 4. Pass number 5 occurs right there. The two forwards will crisscross and pass it back to the F4 will pass it back to the curling forwards for the 6th pass. And you just saw the 7th pass right there between F1 and F2 for a 2-on-1 coming back the other direction. Okay, it's all about controlling the puck, boys. Once the F2 and F1 are halfway through and almost finished, we'll start it down from the other end doing the exact same thing. One thing to remember is do not touch pass a puck if you don't have control of it or you're not. We haven't really practiced that enough yet. I'd rather see you guys stop the puck, pause for a second, get control, and give your teammate a good pass to keep control of that puck. I'm going to run this through one more time just so you guys can see it. F1 and F2 curl. Receive the first puck right there. That's pass number 1. Pass number 2 occurs right here. Meanwhile, that defenseman steps up to the blue line and gets a pass from his partner for a quick shot. Afterwards, he heads all the way back down to the ice inside the blue line to play the 2-on-1. There's pass number 3 from F1 to F3. Pass number 4 to the defenseman. Pass number 5 back to the far point. Pass number 6 occurs right here back to the curling forward. And then pass number 7 comes through the neutral zone. And you guys will attack 2-on-1. And notice in this part, you see F1 actually come across as opposed to driving the net for support. And still, we pull the defenseman out for a quick shot. All right, very fun drill. I think you guys will enjoy that, especially once we get the passing down and can get the speed going. Here's another thing that we talked about coming out of the neutral or out of our defensive zone was using the boards and helping this player maintain his speed as he comes through here and giving him a quick pass so we can keep our momentum going and not slowing down. This is going to work on a breakout. It's going to work on the defenseman taking 2 looks for a quick pass up to the boards. It's also going to work on surrounding the puck to get that pass off quicker. And also we can make this a 2-on-1 or we can make it a follow-up for a second wave of attack, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it's going to run it on both ends of the ice. The animation is only going to be shown on this side. Coach is going to dump the puck down. Once he dumps the puck down, D1 is going to go down and pick it up, surrounding the puck. Meanwhile, you're going to see F1 get to a breakout position. F2 is going to maintain speed coming all the way around. He's going to call for the puck. I want to pause it here for just a second. F2 is going to call boards, boards, boards as he comes around. It's very important we communicate that. The coach is going to insist that you communicate it. If we don't, we'll stop it. We'll go back to it. You need to communicate to your forwards what you want them to do or what you would like for them to do in a given play. And you calling boards kind of tells that forward, hey, I need to step out here and put a nice pass off the kick plate of the rink. Notice I have the forward, F1, stepping out towards the ice and then putting the puck off. If you stand with your butt on the boards, you are able to make a boards pass off the kick plate here. But usually what I find is kids pass it too hard and it goes straight down the ice this way. By coming out and creating a better angle as you put that puck off the boards, I'm hoping for a better deflection pass for F2 so he can continue stride, not have to slow down to pick that puck up. So F2 is going to get that puck. F1 and F2 are going to bust tail down the ice. And you can work this a couple ways. We can do sort of like the drill we did on Tuesday where the shot comes from the outside with F1 driving for a rebound. Or you can make that pass if you want to. The addition to this drill is after we get past this point where the defenseman has made the breakout pass and F1 and F2 are heading down, we can send this defenseman up here and he can play the 2-on-1 coming back down the other way, or we will put some additional pucks behind the net. D1 is going to follow this play as a second wave of attack. Once the shot has come from F1 and F2, defenseman's going to scream for the puck. One of the players will pick one up, we'll feed the point, and we'll get a point shot. So we'll probably work it both ways just to give you guys a taste of each. But once again, some great puck movement again coming through the neutral zone. The breakout's coming with speed. We're not slowing down. As a matter of fact, I'd rather see us miss the passes at first because this guy is going too fast coming around the zone versus him having to slow down too much, and we slow the pace of our breakout. We can pick up our passing skills to make that pass a little bit quicker. Let me see here. Next one's pretty big. I'm pretty excited about this. I watched a couple online videos of some different teams doing this, and I see this success in doing it, and I want to give this a shot for us as well. And so we're going to have both ends of the ice doing two different things. I will have a group of 5 players doing this post-up regroup with me, and then I'll explain what the other group is doing at the same time. Here's what it looks like, though. And this is your best chalk talk right here, boys. So you need to pay attention to what these players are doing, and then we'll go over it on the ice. But I don't want to have to waste time too much explaining what's going to happen. To start the drill, we'll have 5 players out here in the neutral zone. There'll be 2 defensemen over here. You guys will attack 5-on-2. I'm not showing that part because that's simple to draw. Okay? What's going to happen next is you're going to hear a whistle, and this drill's going to look familiar to some of you, but I'm changing it up a bit. You're going to hear a whistle, and the coach is going to dump a puck out here in the neutral zone. This is going to be our new system for quick attacks and transitions if the puck comes outside. So let me show you what it looks like. So when you hear that whistle, the coach is going to dump a puck out, and the 2 defensemen are going to go back and get the puck. Big thing here is support. As this defenseman is going to pick up the puck, it's imperative that this D is already facing this way on the ice, facing the attacking zone, so he can know what options he has when he receives the puck. Notice I have the cushion already drawn here. He's providing some support for him. I know there's no forechecking pressure, but for the purposes of the drill, let's provide that cushion. Next thing I want you to notice are the 2 wings. The 2 wings are going to post up on the blue line. That's why it's called a post-up regroup. Okay? Once they post up and regroup, this center has to read which way the play is going. And you'll see what I'm talking about here. At about this point, the D decides to make the pass to D to D. The center reads that. He sees the ice shifting this way. He's going to start his transition and come over to support this wing, because we know that we're going to try and take this puck and get it up to this posted wing as quick as we can. So as soon as that D gets the puck, he's going to hit that man. And we talked about touch passes. This is a pretty small area for a touch pass, so we should be able to be successful with it. But we're going to tap this puck to our center, who once again is not slowing down. He's coming with speed. He picks that puck up. The opposing winger on the other side should just be a straight outside drive, crashing the net once he sees that's the way the play going, because we already have our 3rd forward supporting high right here. And of course our 2D following for the second wave of attack. Okay. The key things we need to remember are these 2 forwards have to bust butt to the posted positions right here. Your backside should be touching the boards. Stick on the ice, calling for that puck, because either one of you could be an option. It depends what pressure our defensemen read from the opposing team. They might just quick pass it right back to the same wing it came from, or the same side it came from, at which point our center is going to curl this way and receive a 1-touch in for the attack going this direction. Okay, we'll run over different scenarios for that on the ice, but there's a lot of success in this. Everybody has an assignment, and our 2 defensemen automatically know that they have 2 opportunities on the far sides of the ice to pass that puck, which is very helpful. So we should be able to move it with speed. And the center needs to have great on-ice awareness. He needs to read and react to the play, make himself available to support that winger to pick it up, and then take that puck wide. And our attack options are pretty much endless at that point, from an outside drive, dropping the puck back to this forward, hitting these D, coming in for a second wave of attack. Plenty of options. Okay? So while that's going on at this end of the ice, let me show you, I'm not sure if there's animation for it. But at that end of the ice, we're going to do what's called a quick shot pass drill. Let's see if I have that drawing here, boys. Okay, I didn't do an animation for that one, but it'll be simple enough. But there'll be a quick shot pass drill and then a creating offense drill, which you may have seen in the video for Tuesday, but we did not get around to it. But you guys will have that entire end of the ice to do that drill as well. I have a small game at the end, a 3-on-0 elimination drill running out of both ends, which should be fun. You guys know the 50-minute practices go very, very quick, so we'll be lucky to squeeze all this stuff in.